Which
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't played it. I'm kind of sick of Rock Band, to be honest with you. And Rock, I don't know why. I'm just not.
I'm a little tired because
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a drum set. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
really too appealing.
I mean, yeah, it might just be because I actually play guitar.
Yeah.
And I know that's like kind of a wanker excuse to not like it, but because I did initially like it a lot when I first played it, but I'm just sort of, I don't know, I'm just kind of bored with it.
Guitar Hero or Rock Band? Okay.
Guitar Hero.
Well, yeah, I mean, they now have cymbals and a hi-hat stand and that kind of deal. And I don't know, I could invest more in my drum set if I really wanted to do that. So, I don't know.
How was your drum set?
I just bought new cymbals for it a couple months ago. So
nice. I need a drummer. Actually, I'm auditioning for a metal band on this weekend, basically. And they're looking for a singer and a drummer.
Yeah. What kind of metal band?
Hang on, I'll send you a link to it. But it's kind of like a straight up metal band, not like a scream metal band.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you only like scream metal?
I listen to scream metal. I listen to death.
You listen to death metal?
I don't listen to scream metal.
Do you really listen to death metal?
Do I? Yeah. Yeah, I listen to Cannibal Corpse. I listen to...
I wasn't sure if you actually listened to Cannibal Corpse like as a real thing, or if that was just sort of like a joke CD you bought, or if you were actually really into Cannibal Corpse.
The last CD when it came out, I was there the first day it was out. Bought it. Sweet. So, what are these people called?
That's amazing.
What is this? Let's give him some plug on the Chizzle and Dizzle show.
Latalis. You can go to myspace.com/LatalisNYC. I have no idea. I guess apparently I'm just getting together with them on an audition, so they might not like me, but who knows?
Well, it's got a pretty cool beat to it. I don't know. I gotta listen to the vocals. I'll listen to it later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like some other person singing on that sample, but anyway. Nobody knows what the hell we're talking about. Let's just radio, Dave. Let's get back on the radio.
It's kind of like college radio in a sense. No one knows what we're talking about.
It is kind of like we're just talking about, and no one's listening.
There you go. So, though I have.
By the way, we should
MySpace to jump aboard. Yeah,
oh, you have?
Like maybe.
Nice. By the way, we should we should advertise our spaces.
Yeah, I do in my. Playlist. I don't know about you.
I've sent on my buddy list, but okay, we're on Facebook right now. It's just the group is called the Chizzle and Dizzle Show, the Chizzle and Dizzle Internet Radio Show. Because Dave made a typo, it's just called the Chizzle and Dizzle Internet Radio Show.
That's kind of catchy.
Yeah, I mean it would flow nicely if it wasn't for the fact that you put the colon in between after the Chizzle and Dizzle Internet Radio Show. In my place, you just said the Chizzle and Dizzle Internet Radio Show, but you Chizzle and Dizzle Internet Radio Show.
Yeah, I know.
That breaks it up. That breaks up the movement, Dave. That's on Facebook. On MySpace, www.myspace.com/the Chizzle and Dizzle Show.
You're in Charles Extended Network, which I think you need to change, but
yeah, it's alright. It happens. That's myspace.com/the Chizzle and Dizzle Show, and on YouTube, we are Chizzle and Dizzle. You can find our profile. Our profile is Chizzle and Dizzle.
Right?
All one word. What?
Uppercase? No,
I don't think it matters, but it's lowercase. Okay, it's lowercase.
Made before, because I didn't know if you made one. I made one. I think I might have used uppercase.
Oh, okay. It's lowercase, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm young. It's lowercase. Well, let me double check, but I believe it's lowercase. And where else are we? Is that all we're in?
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
we should do pure volume and stuff like that, but I don't know.
Okay, get us on that.
Maybe we'll see. There are ways that I want ultimately someday in the near future to be able to stream live for these radio shows. Just makes it more intimate. People can listen, but who knows? Some people are listening. Some people are. I've been getting some feedback. I got a text from a friend who said, "Oh, my name was mentioned." So some people are listening. So
That's
which
good.
is cool.
Well, it looks like we've had like 23 listens, streams on 1 on our first show. We've had another 23 on another show. So it looks like we are getting some viewers. But anyway, go over that. Eventually, we're going to be loading this onto my website, themetalgamer.com. I haven't gone around to setting that up yet, though. But right now, the best place to view it would probably be YouTube or, on Chizzle and Dizzle.
10 of those
all
are
lowercase.
probably from you and I, just because we're seeing if anyone's like, if anyone comment. Yeah. So.
I don't know. Have you been checking it? I don't think anyone's commented yet.
Yeah, which is fine. We're waiting.
We're waiting.
We gotta get.
Talk about narcissistic talk show hosts who just want to be.
Well, we're budding
celebrities.
Narcissistic talk show hosts.
Yeah, we aren't barely there yet.
We'll be like Bill O'Reilly. We'll write a book and then just promote it the entire episode.
Yeah, I just watched his show last time. That's like what he did. Anyway, he's doing this whole thing where every time you buy one of his books, he sends one to a troop in Iraq, and it's like the troops need my book. I'm so amazing. It's like how can I solve the misery of the troops? I'll send them my book for them to read, and they'll love it.
No, that's why.
Because I'm so amazing.
Bill O'Reilly is that he just loves endorsing his own stuff all the time.
I know. He is so well, let's talk about Josie about it. If you actually look at his politics compared to other kind of conservative talk show host commentators on Fox News, he's actually fairly balanced. It's just balanced. He's fairly reasonable. I don't know if balanced is the right word, but he's fairly reasonable, at least compared to Hannity.
Oh yeah. no comparison. And it's funny because
maybe a raving lunatic, but
last night before Raw started, I was watching The Factor.
Yeah.
And a couple of my buddies that usually come over to watch Raw, and my first friend came over.
Yeah.
And,
Mike.
My first friend came over, and Bill was talking. I forget about what, but he made a good balanced point. And I'm not saying it my buddy who has a pre-existing notion of what he is. He's like, wow, that was actually really good. I'm like, this is how he usually is. I'm like, he's not usually that crazy like people make him out.
He's not usually screaming at Geraldo Rivera.
Yes.
No, but the point I was making is that even though he is fairly reasonable, he's just so hyper egotistical. He has such a big ego. I think a lot of people confuse just him having a enormous ego with him being unreasonable.
I think it's I think it's funny when he does that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much of it was actually just an act is the thing though. I get the feeling it might be an act.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Maybe it's the way with a lot of these people. But you know what? You can only live that way for so long and not start to really get involved with what you're supposed to be pretending with.
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, I'm not saying the politics. I'm just saying the whole ego
gotcha.
act.
No, I meant more of Sean Hannity or Rush Limbaugh. Say it was all a joke at first, man, but they're really good at selling it if that's the case. So.
Yeah. Dick Morris now.
Who?
Dick Morris. The guy's been on Hannity a lot.
You know what? I don't really give him too much credibility at all about anything.
Yeah, I don't know. He comes off as a sleazy.
Well, he used to work as an advisor with the Clinton administration. I'm not putting him down for that. But then he jumped ship totally, and now he writes books and stuff like that, and a lot of his views are usually wrong. And that's
turn it up your volume.
Who, me?
Sorry, you're having mic problems.
We're gonna figure that out in the next hour. So.
Do you? Well, actually, we're an hour right now. Do you want to pause and
pause
the mic? Okay. Okay, we'll be back in. Well, you guys don't even know what's the difference because you'll just go to the next frame and it'll seem like instant. But we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right, bye.
All right, 10 minutes. That's it.